Family, let's talk about it. These police corruption situations we've been breaking down has been kind of crazy. I've been in this, like, for the long run, basically not messing it up and doing it the right way. But I wanted to know a key question. How long did Memphis police know Dolph's life was endangered from these alleged paid hitmen? How long did they know that? Because I'm going to break down all these videos we're having are different, and they're not the same. Go watch them and see the way I've been breaking them down strategically and smartly. And I use receipts, ladies and gentlemen. Speaking of receipts, let's look at these alleged hits that people don't want to talk about, because Memphis police officers allegedly tried to sneak drugs. You got attorney David Kustoff talking about it during press conferences. You got badge of dishonor. 114 arrests of Memphis police officers since 2011. Like, come on, man. Feds raise and that's each year 114, not just total. Now feds rest their case in so many trials regarding the hitmans, and y'all don't want to believe it, but here's the receipts. These things been going on in Memphis for a good minute. Paid hitmans being involved. That's why I wanted to ask and talk about the paid hitmen that I believe was used in a young Dolph situation. Reward money. By the way, I have a separate video I'm going to break down that's talking about what allegedly they claim Straight Drop actually did with his reward money. We're going to just get into that. But you look into this video and you see a lot of outside of the line pocket situations. You're seeing things that ain't really adding up. And then I started looking deep into that Feds case, right? And there was more, as I put it here on your screen for you. Now you got Memphis federal prosecutors. They have rested their case against two men charged with being, alleged hitmen for, the situation. Organizations involving Mexican cartels, involving corrupted police officials, paid hitmen's getting paid to knock out established people in the community. What is established? Whether you're a rapper, actor, entertainer, popular trap star, you feel me? Popular plug, popular basketball players, things like that. Well, folks could get eliminated at any time because of connection. They're talking about these gangs and paid hitmen go all the way from Mexico to Tennessee, Mississippi, Florida, Georgia, and North Carolina. And it goes down. The money laundering and racketeering already was paid to kill 4 people and already accomplished that job already back in the days. This thing extend all the way to 2011 to 2022, ladies and gentlemen. And it does not stop. You looking at this situation, I'm trying to tell you the cartel presence allegedly is everywhere, but isn't the Memphis street so heavy that you got all these public city officials such as the police officers getting down with the get down because you can technically get away with it according to them. You know what I mean? They basically are paid higher help. That's all they becoming. Hired help that getting stains out the way, or maybe getting stains such as Straight Drop, Cornelius Smith, and all these other folks. Maybe them folks is guilty, but I'm showing you a pattern. Young Dolph is too popular of a name just for some random to do a random situation. If you want to believe that, you can go ahead. We're going to keep going to these information and bringing you more further. Now, there's a situation that tied into the Memphis Police Department allegedly. There was a businesswoman who was charged with paying hitmen $750,000 to murder his mistress and her boyfriend after they threatened to sell his wife of the affair. And guess what? Some of these people involved work for, got families working for. That's right, MPD. Memphis Police Department. So everything is tied in a big cahoots. You got Memphis former police officers that was accused of killing a man, while he was on duty. He was indicted for murder. I want to read more about that man. That man, basically a Memphis police officer, he was charged with kidnapping, basically of killing a man, you feel me, while on duty. This is what they do. They set up the situation just like Straight Drop getting scared while being locked up. Now, this guy, Mr. Ferguson allegedly shot and killed a 30-year-old Mr. Howard after forcing him into the back of a squad car and taking him to Fraser Boulevard and Denver streets. Man, bro, you gotta understand that Boulevard. Ask anybody from Memphis. That's a well-connected area that one straight drop could tell you, and all these people could tell you too, bro. And it goes a little bit more deeper, bro. After they, drop old boy over there at Denver Street, Memphis police said this when Howard basically was last seen at his house Tuesday and was reported missing by his girlfriend the next day. She was able to track his cell phone to the side of a road near Lamar Avenue and Shelby Drive. You feel me? According to affidavit. Now, Ferguson, who was on duty at the time and he knew Howard, allegedly took Howard from outside his home and forced him into the back of his patrol car. Does that sound something like the straight drop situation or all these other dudes? Huh? To the people who want to call every story fake and this is exaggeration, this is real journalism right here, y'all. Now, at the end of the day, this dude was doing a lot of tricky things, bro. Tricky duck, go goose activities. Now, he forced, Howard outside the home and into the back of the patrol car, and Ferguson acted on his own accord, then allegedly drove Howard about a third of the mile where he shot him. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, shot him. MPD had to admit to this. They were hiding it for a good minute. I'm gonna say allegedly on that part because anything could be deemed as hiding, so I gotta watch that part because I gotta be professional, right? We get into the nitty gritty. Investigators found through internet searches for that the dude looked for cleaning up crime scenes and destroying DNA evidence, but he was doing everything, bro, because all these drug activities and everything being on, bro, you gotta get rid of somebody who knows what you're doing and the acquaintance, street shit, bro. It's that deep. It ain't no sugarcoating it, bro. Dudes want it to be that way, but it ain't, bro. This is the reality when you get into these traps in these situations. It get more hectic, man. These folks, man, when you reading this, bro, it's like it's gruesome and it's gory, bro. You don't want to believe that these paid servants don't get into nothing like that. They just picture clean, perfect. These folks, they the model citizens that you gonna see out here. So you start thinking when any blogger or people out here, you attach them as the same type of bloggers. But some of us bloggers ain't the same. Some of us actually want to do the homework, want to pay attention to what's going on out here so we can be known as folks who's doing the job. You feel me? That's all I'm saying. People don't get their props that much no more. People don't get their credit, but I don't want no credit. I want y'all to be vigilant. Keep your eyes, you feel me, open. This thing with the feds and the paid hitmans in Memphis been going long for a while, bro. It ain't nothing new. This is why I'm trying to tell you. U.S. Marshals even got involved in this. Suspects been getting identified as hitmen all through the city for a good minute. Police corruptions, fugitives arrested by U.S. Marshal Task Force, former Shelby County Assistant District Attorneys being indicted. You feel me? Fox 13 investigates a lot of situations. They got a whole series on that's just called Why I Left Memphis Police Department, where basically Memphis Police Department officers voluntarily leaving the department. Oh, y'all want to go into that a little bit more? You can go to look for an article that was done by Jim Spywalk, because you got to cite all your research because y'all like to call everything cap. Now, Jim Spywalk said in May 12, 2017, Memphis, why are Memphis police officers leaving early? I'd rather just play it for y'all and let y'all hear it from the bird's mouth themselves so we don't get anything being a straight rye over here.
Each of the last 6
Memphis police officers are revealing secrets about why they left the force.
Now, we know MPD has lost officers each of the last 6 years.
Now, you just heard that. They've lost officers each of the last 6 years, and the loss is heavy. It's over 200 and something. Sounds like an exaggeration, but they've been losing a whole lot. I'm going to let the news break that down even furthermore because people want precise information. You're probably sitting at home. You're probably at work. You want to feel satisfied you did not waste about 12 minutes of your life on BS. So I'm giving you the actual facts.
But what we didn't know until now is exactly why.
Yeah, Fox 13's chief investigative reporter, Jim Spewak, actually sat down with the two officers. Jen?
Yeah, the guys I talked with, the former officers, agreed to talk to me, left the Memphis Police Department in good standing. So tonight, we asked them fundamental questions around.
They left in good standings, meaning these were not the corrupted ones. These was not officers who got in trouble by internal affairs and got fired. This is the real deal.
Why they left if they didn't have to.
Sean May devoted 16 years of his life to law enforcement, 7 with the Memphis Police Department, ending in August 2014.
Love the city, love the challenges. Really thought I could do some good.
Talks with other officers convinced Brett Murphy he could make a difference.
The brotherhood was real strong, and I was like, man, I want to be a part of that.
And in July of 2008, MPD hired Murphy. Promises were made. That was then. Today, Murphy is a restaurant manager. May is a train conductor.
It's an important distinction. You did not ask to talk to me.
Officers getting shot and stuff like that, we need support.
You know, terminated, fired, gone. So they don't have a voice. They just got to take it.
Murphy and May.
Now, what's happening, because I don't want to infringe on the rights of the news team, these officers, ladies and gentlemen, were fired and taken down. You heard the secrets they tried to reveal about officers getting shot and all that, and even officers on officers' crime. It's a lot of BS going on in that station over there, the precincts over there, and they're releasing information. The dude rather become a damn cook before staying over there to help anybody. You got to think about it. When somebody is willing to be a cook and they're not caring about your situation or your, you feel me, plights, that person done seen enough things that done shape shift their mindset for a minute to come. They don't want no parts of it anymore. This is why you got paid hitmen all through the city, working for all type of departments, cartels. You feel me? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the Mexican cartels are also involved. So young Dolph telling you what his life used to be in, what his life used to be like. You got to take Dolph serious, what he was into allegedly before, you know, he transitioned into a better man and a better life. Not saying he was in a better man because he done sold, you know, allegedly what he said he sold. But you get to see what's going on out here, man. It can't just be a cookie shop. It can't just be straight drop. We got to start digging in deep. If we're going to be blogging about the young Dolph situation, let's be real journalists and look for the real nitty gritty. Look, I'm your guy, DJ Bless One. Thank you for watching another episode of I Smoke Hip Hop Live. Love your family, love your kids, and stay blessed, ladies and gentlemen. Hit that like button and hit that notification bell ASAP. Salute, gang.